Okay, we're back. We're working with Excel 2016 Module 3, which is formatting a worksheet, and we're in Part 2, which means we're going to start on page Excel, top of page Excel 62, and at step 1. So we're going to select cell A1, and so remember that's the one we chose to merge and center, so that's one cell now, and we're going to choose the fill color list arrow in the font group. And we're going to look for turquoise accent 2 color. And let me double check if that's the right one. No, that's blue. There it is, turquoise accent 2. So if you should find that. Okay, there we go. Alright, so it should be first row, 6th column. Okay, we're going to right click in cell A1, and we're going to then choose Format Cells, and on the shortcut menu, and we're going to choose the Fill tab, and the pattern style we're going to choose 6.25% gray style, and I believe it's that one. There it is right there. Okay, and that's going to we're going to say okay. And then up at the font group on the home tab, we're going to choose borders, and from our borders we're going to choose the thick bottom border. So let's find that. There it is, thick bottom border. And then we're going to select cell range A3 through H3. And from a font color list in the font group, we're going to choose blue accent 1 color. Blue accent 1. Okay, blue accent 1 color. Okay, here it is. Okay, so from your theme colors, it's going to be the 5th column from the left. Okay, then step 7, we're going to select the range J1 through K1, and we're going to use the styles group to format it. So we're going to find the styles group, and then we're going to find in the styles group cell styles, and then we're going to choose the neutral cell style. Okay, and then we want to auto fit the columns, column J. Okay, so we're going to auto fit column J. Alright, then we're going to save our work, and we want to double check and make sure everything looks similar to the figures on the opposite page, and then we're going to move over to page Excel 64 up at step 1, and we're going to select the range H4 through H30. So H4 through H30, and we're going to choose some conditional formatting, and this is helps to accent points in your data. And we're going to, that's going to be on the home tab, and it's going to be over in the styles group, and we're going to choose the little drop down arrow next to conditional formatting, and we're going to look at the data bars, and we're going to point first of all to the light blue. So this is the light blue data bars. We're going to take a look and see what that is, but we're not going to select it yet. We're just going to hover over it to check it out to see what it looks like. Then at step 2, we're going to come down to the green data bars. So here's your green data bars. Oh, actually, we got to come up to the first row. They want us to use the green data bars in the first row. Okay, we're going to select the green data bars in the first row. Okay. Then we're going to select the cell range F4 through F30. Okay, and we're going to check out the conditional formatting. And this time we're going to look at the highlight cells rules, and then we're going to look at between in the highlight cells rules, and we're going to declare a lower number and an upper number. So the lower number is going to be 2000, and we're at step 5, so our lower number is 2000, and then our upper number is going to be 4000. Okay, and we want to set the style to be, so we want to use this little drop down arrow and find light red fill. So we're going to look for, there it is, light red fill. We're going to look for light red fill, and then we're going to say OK. Okay, then we're going to click in cell E7. Let's check that out and see if we, so just to let you know, it does change dynamically as data changes. So we're going to change that 4 to a 3 and press enter, and notice it automatically updates the conditional formatting. Okay, and we're going to use the control and home keys to move back to the top of our worksheet. Okay, we want to save our work. So you want to save on a regular basis, and check out our figures on the opposite page to make sure we're looking like those, and we are. And we want to then move to page Excel 66 and step 1, and we're going to click on sheet 2. So the sheet 2 tab, so that's down at the bottom, remember, so we're going to come down to sheet 2. Okay, there's some more information over on sheet 2, and then we're going to click back on the sheet 1 tab. Then we're going to double click the sheet 2 tab. Okay, notice that it's now highlighted. We're going to type the word budget and then press enter. So we've renamed that sheet tab. We're going to right click on the budget tab, and we're going to choose the tab colors, and we're going to change tab colors, and we're going to choose bright green accent 4 lighter 40%. So I'm thinking it's going to be one of these colors. Let me see, bright green. There it is. Wow. Okay, so it's the 4th row, 3rd column from the right. So from the right, 3rd column. Okay, so that changed the color of that sheet tab. Then we're going to double click sheet tab 1, and we're going to type the word actual, and we're going to press enter. And then we're going to click the budget tab and hold it down. We're going to hold our mouse key down, and we're going to drag it across in front of actual. So budget's going to come first, and then actual is going to come after budget. So that's just a quick way to move them and sort them. Okay, we're going to click the actual sheet tab, and we're going to click on the page layout button. So the page layout button is going to be down at the bottom right. You can choose that, or you can go to the views and choose page layout under workbook views. Okay, we can see that under the page, we want to look at the left side of the header and click anywhere in. Want to type your name in here, and then click anywhere over in your sheet to deselect the header. Okay, and then we're going to go to the orientation. Okay, we're in the page layout tab. In orientation, we're going to change portrait to landscape. Okay, we're still not showing everything on one page, but that's okay. We'll fix that in just a few minutes. We're going to right click on sheet tab 3. So we're going to come down, right click on sheet tab 3, and we're going to choose delete. And then we're going to press control home and then save our work. So control home keys and then save our work. We're going to take a peep over at the right and check out and see what our figures look like, and then we're going to move over to Excel 68 and check our spelling. So at the top of the page, we're going to use step 1, and we're going to use the Review tab, and we're going to find Spelling, which is up under the Proofing group. Okay, so the first thing it comes up with under our spelling is that this should be ads. And it should be. So we're going to choose change. And then we're going to verify that the word podcast in the suggestions. And then we're going to choose change. And that's the last one we have to change. And we're going to say OK. Then we're going to click on the Home tab. And we're going to use the Find and Select over under Editing. So Find and Select. And then we're going to choose Replace. And then we're going to type the word billboard. This is a very helpful tool when you have a lot of information on a worksheet. It's very difficult to find things from time to time if you just need to make a quick change. We're going to use a tab key to move to the next field, and then we're going to type in sign. And then we're going to check and tab. We're going to find the next. Okay. And then we're going to choose replace all. And we've made 2 replacements. And then we're going to say, okay, close. Okay, we're getting close to the end. We're going to use the File tab up at the top. And then we want to take and go down and find Print. This is going to give us an idea of what our worksheet looks like. And right now it's on 3 pages. But we don't want to mess up our pages like this. So what we want to do is to make sure that it all fits on one sheet. Right now we have no scaling set. So we're going to use a drop down for that, and we're going to choose to fit on 1 page. Okay, so now we're at 1 page. If we need to print this, it's going to be on 1 page. Okay, we're going to use the return button up at the top. And then we're going to save our work, and we're going to submit it for this assignment. Okay, great work. Come back for Module 4 for Excel 2016.